This is one in a series of 3 videos talking about percent concentration. In this video, we're going to talk about volume, percent. What I see for my volume percent is that I'm going to have my amounts of substances in terms of milliliters. And so just like when I looked at other units of concentration, I could find both the concentration but then also use that concentration as a relationship. I can do the same thing here. I know that if I have 10% alcohol by volume, that tells me I have 10 milliliters of alcohol per 100 mils of solution. So let's look at the calculation where we find the volume percent for a solution prepared from 15 grams of ethanol and 100 milliliters of acetone. So the first thing I want to do is write out the formula for calculating my volume percent. So I know it's percent, and I'm going to put VV, so indicate it's by volume. I'm going to have the volume of my solute, and I'm going to put that in terms of milliliters, over the volume, again, of solution, and I'm also going to put that in milliliters, and I'm going to multiply that by 100. So what I want to look at is I want to get all of my values in terms of milliliters. If I look back at the original information given in the problem, I see I have my solvent in milliliters, so I just need to get the solute into milliliters. And I can do that again using the density. So I have 15 grams of ethanol, and I can use the density of 0.789 grams per milliliter. And what that allows me to do is to cancel out grams with grams. And so now when I do the calculation, I end up with 15 divided by 0.789, and I get 19.0 milliliters of the ethanol. So now I know the volume of my solute, and so I can go back to my original formula and say percent by volume equals 19 milliliters of ethanol over, and I've got to combine my volumes now because I have 100 mils of my solvent plus 19 mils of my solute, and so together they give me the volume of the solution. And so now I can take my 19 divided by 119 times 100, and I get 16.0% by volume. And so we can either write out by volume or put V over V. Both of those give us the same information. I can then write a relationship with this information because now I know I have 16% by volume. I can say, well, I have 16 grams of the ethanol in 100 grams of solution. So now a relationship that I can use in other problems.